Oh, hey, how you doing? Ryan Brunson here. Gonna give you a few tips on laying sod. Sod, I think, is best to lay down here in the south when we have really hot summers. It's best to lay down in the fall and then in the early spring. Mid to late spring and summer is just way too hot. When you lay the sod, it's important. Probably the most important thing is you stagger the joints. If you look at this brickwork right here, you can see you have a joint here, brick. That's the same way you want to lay the sod. And what that does, whenever you have water coming down, that water, if you have a solid joint going straight across, it's going to wash up your sod. It's going to go straight through. So when you stagger the joints, the water isn't able to wash all the way through. So that way you don't have any erosion. And another thing, you lay down parts, pieces, you want to come back and fill in with sand. That helps to get rid of any air gaps that you have, and that way the sod won't dry out. So what I'm doing here, I just got some sand. Sand actually works best because water drains through the sand a lot better. So I'm going in all these little gaps. What I had to do is I'm putting in some new flower beds. So I ended up filling this area here in with sod, and so the pieces weren't all exactly, they were all some irregular shapes. So I'm just going and putting sand in between the joints here. This I'm done. But this is really going to help it here. It's going to help the roots spread. Just putting some sand there. Once we get done with this, we'll maybe even talk about some of the plants we've done today. Just like that. Get my servant to go get me some sand here in just a minute. I think we've got it. Little area right here. I'm going to put the rest. Not much sand here. I don't have much. Didn't give me enough sand. Like that. So that's just a few tips for laying sod. We'll probably come back in another episode and we'll go over some planting tips and whatnot. It's getting springtime of the year, the weather's nice, and people want to be out in their yards planting stuff. You may have a few projects you want to work on. We'll go over stuff like that. Nice seeing y'all. Bye-bye.